sorry. I had my usual intro in my mind, and then I made the mistake of reading something before stream. It just sorry about that. I made the mistake of reading something on the stream. Oh man, and then I got food stubs. So like I said, I messing up my usual intro. But let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. So whether you're watching me morning, afternoon, or evening, whether you're lurking as I'm a lurker friendly streamer, or whether you're watching the VOD, I hope you're having a nice one today. Like I said, I just gotta say first off to folks who follow me on YouTube, or both platforms, I apologize. I had my thing set to 2:45 p.m. today, and that clearly didn't happen. So that's on me in terms of not having the right actual timing set up. So apologies for folks who've been waiting around for the stream to start. Secondly, as I said yesterday, for those of you who were here, but if you weren't, I will actually be doing a shorter stream today since I will be getting ready at 6 o'clock fresh for a Toku Tabletop shenanigans, which I'll drop in the chat for those of you who'd like to watch those things. It's 6 o'clock. And as a reminder, Toku Tabletop is the place where I keep I play my D&D campaign specifically. So if you'd like to come over to watch me and other folks like Zeno, Ginky, Paz, and Akane play a Power Ranger Super Sentai themed campaign using a tabletop system. I don't want to say D&D because technically our Dungeon Master Dai created the system based off one that I do believe they found. You're welcome to do that. There's also a Common Writer campaign going on over on the Toku Tabletop channel over on Twitch. So if you'd like to watch, please go ahead and join in. And specifically the link to the Twitch channel is in the profile on my Twitch page. And over on Toku Tabletop, you can find the other folks who are included in the campaigns, including myself and all my social links and everybody else too. I won't repeat this so much more in the future since I just want to make sure I do it the first couple of times. And then, of course, if you'd like more updates regarding that campaign, you can go over to the channel itself and support Dai and everybody else too. But I just want to put that reminder out for folks in regards to things as well. Other than that, I will be just updating my schedule. I'm hoping to get back to the cadence of posting a bit monthly in regards to what's ahead for me as a streamer. So like I said, this month, we're hoping to finish and keep moving forward with Thrones of the Watchmaker, Final Fantasy XIV. I will try to do another Infinity Nikki stream or two. I do believe there's still drops available, so I'd like to be able to support y'all and be able to get some things in game. We're going to do some stationery and book talk things since I'm about to finish Legendborn. So that means I need to talk about books. Pausing. Because I will talk about books. Talk about books, some art stuff, and then get moving in terms of co-working as well. So please look out for that really soon in regards to scheduling. Again, with the caveat that if I need to change things at the last minute, given some of the things going on behind the scenes of stream, I will do that just to be thoughtful and respectful. So for those of you who are very patient with me, as I sometimes have to cancel, or as I did today, I sometimes put the wrong times when I'm trying to schedule things. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate you. But other than that, that's about it. We're going to get to Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to play until about 5:30, 5:45 before Toku Tabletop shenanigans. So we're just going to get moving into the game and then go from there. So just give me 1 second, everybody, to pull up Final Fantasy XIV, and then we'll just kind of get moving with the game in terms of shenanigans. So yeah. And then I'll actually just get started in regards to what I've been up to. I think the main thing that I've been doing in game, besides just checking out the club scene, is I've also been thinking about going to some art parties, since I do actually want to get into the regular habit of drawing again. I've been learning how to draw as one of my mini hobbies, and it's been very interesting in regards to how I'm visualizing how to do my art, as well as the fact that I've done makeup for so long, and it's helping translate in terms of my depth perception, or I guess like 3D modeling in my mind's eye about how to draw something. So I do agree with people say that if you just give it a little bit of practice, it really does make a difference in regards to, being able to get better at it. But, it's a day by day thing. But I've been wanting to go to some art parties. I've really enjoyed the club and DJ scene, the music scene in Final Fantasy 14, as well as I'm almost and pretty confident that I'll level up my bar to level 100 and then be able to move to the crafter classes and magical DPS. I was about to say magical range DPS, but really it's just magical DPS in general. But that's pretty much it. I've just been enjoying shenanigans with the FC in regards to things too, and going from there, as always. Oh wait, hold on. Did I not? Did I not do the thing where people can see the thing? And good afternoon. Hello. Welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my VTube Studio up and running. I think I'm missing some things. Oh no. I love when I do this right as I'm getting prepared for streams. But that's my clumsy coming out, so there's nothing new about that. Which that came out last night, as folks were seeing on socials. Shout out to friends and mutuals. My mouth ran off last night when I was having fun with people, and clearly now we're paying for the consequences because when I open my mouth, sometimes things just don't come out the way I want. So that's just how that goes. Okay. Let's see. All right, I just needed to move some windows around, and then I have the game up and running, but I realized for the chatting screen, something is off. What is off that's on here that I don't have on my other thing? Oh, okay. I think I know what's going on. I did that thing. That was weird. Okay. And then one last thing. I need this to pop up in regards to game shenanigans. There we go. I was like, where is the thing? It's happening. Oh, is that not behind what needs to be behind? Oops. Wait a minute. That's what it is. I was like, what? What is going on? You shouldn't be hearing anything, y'all, yet. I just need to fix my screen really fast. Sorry. I gotta do some editing real quick that I didn't do for VTube Studio. So, okay. We should all be Gucci now, so I'm gonna go ahead and transition. Thank you so much for your patience, as always. All right, you should see me, and you should see Final Fantasy 14, and everything should be all clear and Gucci. I've made myself a little bit smaller, just to make things a little bit easier in regards to things. I'm still adjusting my UI. This is why I'm saying I'm a baby streamer, because I gotta adjust things. But there's one last thing that's missing. Where are my captions? That would explain a lot. I was like, y'all can't see the captions at the bottom of the screen. There we go. I'm like, what's going on? All right, there we go. All right. You shouldn't be hearing any music because I haven't turned it on yet, but just give me 1 second. All right. I'm hoping you don't hear double. Wait. Okay. I think we're good now. I think you were hearing double for a second, but let me know in the chat how it sounds. And then we'll get going. Okay. And wait a minute. I don't see my captions at the bottom of the screen. I see them on my end, but they're not showing up for y'all. Oh! My bad. Lol. There we go. I'm not lying anymore. Clearly, I was like, nah, he's lying. But yeah, like I said, there's my bard. I'm getting better about knowing my aesthetics in this game. So I think my glam, after almost like a year and a half, almost 2 years of getting this game, I'm getting a lot better, which I'm proud about. So I think I do have my default bard fits. I do love bard as a class because the fits be fitting and stuff. But I still got to work on my other outfits for other classes. We will not be playing as Bard, of course. I think I did say, I think I gave y'all a sample last time, but to fit my shenanigans, I will be... Well, actually, for Endwalker, like I said, I committed to playing the MSQ as a healer, because I am a healer main. So we'll keep going on that trend. I think for side stuff, sometimes I will just play as other classes, because I could just use the EXP boost. Since this is a part of the Endwalker, I guess, storyline, I'll just go ahead and honestly just play as the healer classes. I haven't been doing as many dailies as a healer because I don't want to use up all the EXP too much when I'm playing the game, but yeah. Alright. Now I need to actually adjust my screen. Sorry, y'all, with all the things going on right now. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make my window bigger for myself so I can make it smaller for you all. I know you're seeing behind the streamer. It's fine. I'm breaking your immersion. I'm sorry. Okay. That way it's a little bit better for y'all in terms of visuals. And then I'm not like breaking your eyes watching all the stuff that I have on the sides for the UI. Okay. Nope, that was the wrong thing. That was definitely the wrong thing. Maybe. Yes, that was the wrong thing. Don't look at me. No, I'm kidding. All right, we should be good. I think that's what I'm going to do for right now. Like I said, I'm still going to work on overlays and stuff because I do want to adjust my settings as I go into streamer shenanigans. But anyway, and then we're going to go ahead and play a scholar. Let me get out of my funny outfit when I'm running around with friends and mutuals. I do need to update my glamour plates too, but that'll be for another day. I haven't been in this fit in a minute. I'll do that. It's been a little bit of a hot minute, so we'll do this one for a while. Alright, so like before, we're going to keep going with Ruby Doomsday, since that's the quest line I want to keep going with, as friends recommended, to be able to get a little bit more context for Endwalker, and then we'll go right back into the story, so. And we'll see how I do with, like, all my shenanigans when it comes to, you know, gaming. But yeah, like I was saying, I do want to go to some of the Final Fantasy XIV art parties. It's been something I've been eyeing for a minute, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to actually just, like, go and start just practicing how to draw, specifically. I've mainly been focusing on drawing heads and pretty much, like, the upper body, like, above the neck. But I do actually want to start... I should probably think about, like, other things like figure drawing and things like that, too. Because while I've been mainly focusing on digital art, I do want to get better at traditional art as well. So just trying to figure out a balance between what works, obviously. So okay, I think we started here, but I hope folks are doing well in the chat. Like I said, please tell me how your day is going. But again, I'm lurker friendly, so don't feel like you have to talk. If you just want to chill out and hang, that's totally cool too. Let's see. Alright, I think we left off at the cutscene here, so. And like I said, I'll be streaming until about 5:30, so it's going to be a shorter stream. But I did want to make up for missing and having to reschedule Final Fantasy stuff. So. And then for the storyline so far, what we found out from Gaius and Sid is that I think Gaius had been taking care of folks who had been orphaned and from the Garlean Empire, and shenanigans were abound. So I think one of the orphans that he raised along with the other kids grew up, and they piloted that robot that we ended up hurting in the first part of this campaign / quest line. So I think they are going to seek revenge against us because of that, with everything going wrong. So I think that's essentially what I'm getting from the story. I feel like sometimes I do have to spend some time to like process. Also, Commander Kit Kat, thank you for the follow. I did see that. I'm getting better about Twitch controls versus YouTube, but I appreciate the follow actually. But I think from my understanding, that's the storyline so far. But I do know sometimes I need to process. So I do think I'll check in with friends and mutuals to make sure I get most of it. Which is why I do want to get like the Final Fantasy lore books. I do have the encyclopedias, but I just want to get as much lore from this game as possible. So. Oh God, what do you mean? What do you mean she's not dead? What are you talking about? Oh my God, what do you mean it was fused with a core? Damn it. There's always some ragtag wild science stuff happening and I'm not here for it. What are you talking about? Oh. Sounds like some stuff for the Garlean Empire. Jeez. Information I can share with them that deactivated the weapon? Huh. Oh. So it's given like Neon Genesis Evangelion, but wait, actually it's just given Neon Genesis Evangelion, because if I remember correctly, slight spoilers for those who haven't seen the show, so you can tune out if you'd like. I'm pretty sure there's a point where the Avas and the pilots like fuse together, but this is in that way that's not really great. So that's what it's given right now. Oh God. I don't like that. What do you mean? Yes. And hi, Diego. Welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. Just getting started with a little bit of Final Fantasy 14. Doing the Ruby Doomsday quest line. Yeah. I mean, they've done a lot of stuff that is not really forgivable throughout this entire game. And I'm just kind of like, oof. So with this context and knowing that everybody that I know has been saying that Endwalker gets even more intense than it already has, I am definitely not looking forward to the emotional pain that's about to grip my soul in this part of the franchise. Oh my God. I need my beach episode. Okay. How's the weather where I'm at? It's actually been pretty decent. It's that time of the year where I feel like it's hot enough to where if you're not careful, of course, you can get a decent tan. But there's enough wind chill, or at least when I was out and about this weekend, there's wind chill where it's very nice. But it's also been raining apparently during the evening hours. So I feel like it's definitely giving spring, I guess spring rainy vibes. I was thinking summer rains, but it's not summer yet, so. But I'm sad to hear, Diego, that the weather's been terrible where you're at. I hope it gets better. Because usually, like I always say, I usually get a bit sleepy when it rains or achy. Like my body's just like, hey, it's not really great weather to do things, but you still have to function. But I prefer like sun that's not too hot and a little bit of a breeze, maybe. Well, maybe not, but yeah, I prefer sun. I just prefer sun in general. Do you think it'll get better weather-wise for you, Diego, where you're at, if you don't mind me asking, in the next couple of days or this week? And hi there, welcome in. It's lovely to see you. I'm just getting started with some Final Fantasy 14 shenanigans. Yeah, gotcha. I'm here. I'm here for you, Diego. We're vibing. Because, listen, sun shenanigans are great. Oh, it's up here. Okay. Oh, actually, let me make sure I share this. I was told that I need to be better about letting people know when I'm streaming. I don't mean to make it secretive. I just be like, hey, I'm gonna do this, and people can watch VODs. And friends are like, if you do not tell me when you're streaming, I'll fight you. And I'm like, okay. Just so folks are aware. Just give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, sorry about that. All right. I'm crying about the seat time. I see no welcome. So let me see you. In the other case, I saw other VTubers who like Final Fantasy. I don't know how I can make draws with them. No worries. I mean, I think Diego, I mean, it's up to you. I think whatever you think makes sense is always the thing. Because there's a lot of us who do play Final Fantasy games. Because we're all nerds. Well, I won't call people nerds, but I self-identify as one. And don't cry. I mean, you know, I can't promise that. I cannot. Also, Mac, and I know I call you, let me know if that's okay if I call it that way. I know your full name, which I love the way it's spelled in your icon, but let me know about your Final Fantasy Tactics shenanigans. I know we talked briefly over DM, but I'd love to hear if you've made progress in game. But no pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Celebratory pint. Alright, finish this part. That's cool. Watch the crying begin. I'm kidding. Wait, maybe it will. Shoot, I didn't know it was actually gonna be a cutscene. Yeah, it's too early. The crying stream. Oh Lord, spoke too soon. Okay, thank you. Because I always like to ask people what they prefer in terms of their name and pronouns. And I do pay attention and such too. But I also want to make sure if I mispronounce things, which I'm prone to do, especially if I'm sleepy. Which I'm not sleepy now, but I'm just saying in general. I don't want to like call you something you don't want to be called. But I appreciate that. And I understand it's hard to pronounce. That's fair. That's why I tell people to call me C. Because when they see my username, they're like, how do you pronounce that? And I was like, just call me C or C7. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I made it a work in progress too. Not a jolly. Nice. We love work in progress. You got this, Diego. I appreciate your artistic abilities as always. And I haven't had much time to play. Just made a couple missions. No worries, no worries. Like I said, there's no rush on it as always. Take your time with gaming, because that's my philosophy too. Enjoy the ride all the way through. I mean, I figured they're probably going to try to kill us or get revenge. I don't even know. I'm not going to lie. I do like this creature class. I do like the dragon folk people. I'm just in Vera supremacy for life because of Final Fantasy Tactics in 12, but yeah. When I hear your name announced, yes, I do understand that too. So it's kind of funny in that way to your point, Diego, because I speak Spanish, because technically speaking, it, you know, if you're not careful, which I've noticed that too, because I go by my name, It could be like C, so I have to be careful with that. So I understand what you mean. And suffice to say, I'm having fun in the game. It's a great game. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Mac. That's good to hear. Yeah. I'm very intrigued because I feel like I haven't played War of the Lions like we talked about on stream last time, but I do look forward to. I do think I want to play it somehow. Maybe I can find a way to get like a PSP and actually play. Like I would actually get a PSP just to play War of the Lions because I do love tactics that much, and it would give me more context for the 14's like playthrough of the Evilise raids because I didn't. I know of tactics, a lot of the storyline and of Evilise. But because I haven't played through all of it, it missed some context. And as, you know, I think Ginky and other folks I know, friends and mutuals, have said, like, this is a playground for Final Fantasy games. So that's why it makes you want to go back and play all of them to really get that context and then play through them again. But I'm a nerd, so. Time for more suffering. Hi, Echo. And yes, probably. Especially with the storyline where I'm just like, what do you mean they're about to do things? Oh, you're in a Discord? Yes, I can join in a second. Let me load things up really quick. Actually, let me get to this this cutscenes, you know, and then I'll jump into the Discord. Gotcha. No, that makes sense, Diego. I got you. I know what you're putting down. That makes sense. Yeah. Because I think you explained your username before, which I think is really cool. But yeah, Zeno, I'll drop in the Discord after I get to this cutscene. Then I'll switch it over so I can kind of fix some stuff over on my UI for stream today. Alright, the thing about this, though, is if they kill any of these characters, I'm going to be upset. But I really feel like Shadowbringers and Endwalker makes me really wary of people being alive during this part because there's so much that happens at every juncture, and I'm just... freaking feelings right now. I get to be upset again. Okay, that's giving a death flag. I don't want to have to say that, but I feel like some of this is giving death flags, and I'm not a fan at all. Like, for real. Okay. Alright, let me jump into this word. I know you pulled up to the function already. Alright, let me share my screen first. Okay. And then I need to make sure people can actually see you. Well, great. I think? Maybe? Wait, Zeno, try saying something real quick.
Something.
Where in the tarnation is your Fuki? It's not hiding behind things, is it? Wait, disappearing? Nope. Did it do that thing where it just like completely disappeared off my freaking BTube studio? Because that would be so cute if that was the case. Oh my god. Because I have people's usual things. Wait, let me see. Okay. Try talking again.
Something.
Okay. I don't know why that one works. Oh, here, I'm putting you on the desk. There you go.
I am now a plushie on C's desk.
My friends have become plushies. I'm kidding. Out of curiosity, what do you like about the Vieira race? Welcome to opening the rant about why I like Vieiras. Thank you for giving me the segue to do that.
Thanks.
My plan has started. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll give you a short answer as we kind of get going with the quest line. Actually, hold on. I want to make sure, like, not the horse. Damn. Well, no.
I mean, if Genki's any, you know.
What? I am screaming. You know what? I just want the record to show I did not put the slander in the chat. That was not me. I just want y'all to know the FC did that. I did not say anything. In all seriousness,
Put that, please.
no. I didn't say it. That was not me. And hi, Pass. Welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. I'm here with Zeno as we get started with the quest line. Mac just asked me a question about why I like Vieira's. So, I mean, as anybody knows me, I like cute small animals. I like cute things. That's my thing. I know the way I look, people will be like, what? And I'm like, listen. I like cute things. That's never going to change. I don't care what anybody says. But I think for me, when it comes to Vieira's, when I played Final Fantasy Tactics as a little kid, I thought the concept of these cool-ass bunny people being able to use magic and heal people was really freaking cool. And I love the art style from Tactics, specifically. So I think that kind of happened where a combination of animals that I love and these badass, like, brown and black-looking people in a fantasy world was hype as shit. And then, when Final Fantasy 12 came out, like, seeing Vieira's with Fran's storyline was super cool, as well as seeing, like, I remember viscerally for Final Fantasy 12, seeing, like, the Vieira class, seeing, like, the cutscenes with them in 3D. I was like, oh my god, those look like the baddest of bitches I've ever seen. Like, baby young me was so mesmerized by seeing, like a badass bunny woman. So, from there, as y'all know, as I cried about during my anniversary stream, I just like Vieira's. I think they're really cool. I think the concept of a giant, badass, bunny-looking person fighting people and just looking like this just makes me happy. I don't know why. I just really like bunnies. But I think it really comes down to, it's like, besides my bias of playing Tactics, I like bunnies a lot. I do. I do have bunny merch. I do have Lolita, like, accessories that are bunny-themed. I do like bunnies. I love cats as well, which is why I do low-key love the cat class in Final Fantasy, but I think Vieira's are always gonna be number one in my mind because I just think bunnies are cute. I would have a bunny if they didn't chew up cords, to be honest with you, but they chew up everything and I can't have that because my cat already be like, he be doing the absolute most. I love that little man. He just turned 1, but he'd be disrespectful with some of my stuff. And then Pass, yeah, I'm doing pretty good today. Like I said, this is gonna be a shorter stream because I'm only gonna go till 5:30, so I don't want to encroach on D&D times. Because we're gonna be fighting a giant wolf creature, and it's gonna be really, really rough, probably, but it's gonna be fun and traumatic. So, whoever designed the Vieiras, I hope they have an awesome life. Yes, shout out to them. Their name's not coming to me, but I know who they are, and they're super dope, and I'm grateful they did it because they have literally got me sunk in this game. And I really hope it'd be cool if we had more games featuring Vieiras in them, as well as, like, games that have that class. So, sexy, cute, and badass, got it. Yes, that's what it takes for me. If you give me a character, badass women, I will play it. That's why I play a lot of games lately, where it's like, yes, remember the chocolate. I'm crying! Yes, Echo, I do. No, I know you and Di are going to sync up and cause some mayhem in my campaign very soon. So I'm mentally preparing myself for it. I have arrived. Welcome, Jinx. Welcome in the stream. I hope you're having a nice one. A game feature, so you'll love John. You mean there's more bunnies? Because I like the fact that in Shadowbringers they were introduced and they were more Vieiras. So if that is actually a prominent part of Dawn Trail, I'm going to be so fucking obnoxious. Excuse my language. I'm doing my best not to ruin things, so I already have my pun for tonight. Let's go, puns. It's okay. No, Echo, listen. I don't want you to ever inhibit yourself. If you want to house mayhem and shenanigans, please do. If anything, I find it more hilarious, even though I'm going to fill it in the campaign completely. I'm going to be like, okay. Oh, and you're in Dota? I got you. I believe in you, Jinx. You got this. Fight. Do your best. Lock in. I believe in you. Okay. We're going to keep it popping with the story. We're getting a reward. Which is the... Okay. We're going to talk to Gaius. Alright, got it. Let's go, Shadowbringers.
You can also talk to that guy behind him there to unlock the extreme versions of these fights.
Sweet. I will be doing that when we get through this quest line, because, hell yes. Because, my dreams of being a raider will happen in real life. I've been feeling sort of lucky because I just found a tool that helps me cram and stuff I learned for tomorrow's exam. Well, nice. That's what's up. You got this, Faz. You'll do great. Slander, I'm not even here. Hi, Ginky, welcome in. And I didn't do it. I just wanted to record the show. I did not slander. It was not me. I had nothing to do with it. I just, you know, Vieira's for bringing sexy back, and that's just what we do. So, yes, please give me all the details about this weapon that's about to hurt my feelings. Yes, please tell me what you have heard. So I was starting to lose hope because I couldn't find free tools for learning. It's tough out here. Yeah, no, that makes sense too. Because I feel like years ago there used to be like free flip cards, or people would create like different study guide documents and stuff. They're just like out and about where you have to find them, and a lot of them are, respectfully, like you have to pay a little bit of a fee for people's flashcards they've made and stuff, and materials and everything. So I got you out here. So I know I used to use a lot of like, I like taking paper notes. I haven't been the best about that. So I'm trying to update my system in my mind's eye. And what I mean by that is I was the type of person in school where I would like paper notes. I didn't really care for digital notes, even though I took them in classes. So when I go back to school, I think I'm probably going to end up doing a combination of digital and physical notes. But I think it has to be in a similar format system. So what I mean by that is I use Hobonichi for my daily tasks still, as y'all know, from stationery stuff. But then I have to I forget the name of the book, but I have a bookstore near me that I can buy more of the college rule type of like Japanese style paper. So I've been using that to be able to take some more for digital upskilling and stuff, since I'm learning data tools, since I'm going to be spending this month kind of reviewing the classes I took. Because I took a sprint of classes in May of like Power BI, not SPSS and SAS. I need to actually re-up on that. But just a lot of different things in terms of analytics and data analysis and such. So I need to go back and write down my notes along with the PowerPoint presentations and make them colorful and pretty, so I'll be able to just, pull out my notes and then also go to the guides that I have online that I can use. So I'm just like, I think it's like my millennial is coming out, where I'm very old school in that way, where I just like to write stuff down to help my brain just flex it a little bit and kind of get used to it in color code and make it look pretty. But I used to decorate my notes when I was like in kindergarten, so I used to decorate my homework for a little bit. Slander requires it to be false. I am crying. I mean, this is just giving Neon Genesis vibes completely. I love mecha though, but it's terrifying. Okay. Synthetic? Okay. Hardest to back by the Asians. Oh! Well, that's some interesting lore. Huh. I mean, I'm a science nerd, so this part of Final Fantasy I do appreciate. Oh, God. The soul crystals used throughout Eorzea. Okay. I hate how they call people savages in this game. I know why they do it, but I don't have to like it. Yeah, okay. So they're using people's soul crystals, and through ether transfer can make these mechas that I'm like, oh, Lord. Though I won't lie, see, there were times where I was like, you know what? Let me sleep, even though I got an important test tomorrow. I could care less, but I would not recommend for others unless y'all have reached your limits low. Oh, no, Pass. I got you. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're probably built a little similar, because that's what I used to do as well. Like, I remember certain times where I was like, I could just study, But honestly, I do agree with people where it doesn't really work for me where I can cram. Like, I think to me, I need to do light review, which is why, again, when I go back to school, it's one of them things of you just have to study a little bit every day. And I'm not to say I won't like do a little bit of review beforehand, but I've really learned that it's better for me to do it over small periods of time and kind of build up gradually versus trying to cram. So I get you. But sometimes I do have to just say F it and just go to sleep. Because it's better to just be able to go into an exam with being well rested versus being sleep deprived, having crammed anyway, because my brain's not gonna retain it. So I get you, Pass. You gotta know what's best for you, which I appreciate what you're saying in the chat, because I'm the same way. Sometimes
You're
it's
streaming right now, by the way, Mick.
Problem?
no, you're good. Welcome in. Yeah, I am streaming though, but I just want to let you know, or at least
No
Xeno's.
worries.
Yeah. Well, sorry, not let you know, but Xeno's. I appreciate you letting Mick know, just in case.
Thank you, Zeno. I just saw you guys and was happy. That's all.
No, you're good. You're welcome to chill out and hang out. It's all goody in the hoodie.
By the way, hi, Zeno. Hi, Zee.
Hello.
Hello.
Hope you guys are having a good weekend.
Yeah, it's been really fun. There's been a lot of shenanigans, and I ended up in the FC timeout.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
What did you do?
There's evidence on my socials that I did the thing. Oh, actually, you can check the G pose actually, or the side chat for the lobby in the FC. There's evidence there. Yeah. For those of you who've been watching on socials, I shout out to the crew. The G pose like pictures are great, but essentially there was conversations I had, and I said some out of pocket things. I ended up in timeout. So.
Well, sometimes.
It's the first time I actually like have been in the FC timeout. It's usually not me, but I'm not gonna lie. I was like, you know what? I'm going. I'm going. It's mine. Yeah, it's my time. I have to.
We almost went to a rodeo yesterday.
Oh, gotcha. That sounds like fun.
No, we didn't end up going because your girl has anxiety, and my aunt went and was like, oh my god, there's so many people here and it's super muddy because it had rained and you have to park like 2 miles away, and this is like their biggest event of the year, so there were thousands of people there, and you know how my anxiety is. So I had a panic attack in the car and we came home.
Got you. I'm sad about the panic attack, but I'm glad you chose to do what's best for you in terms of not feeling comfortable with wanting to go in that type of venue. And you know, like you said, go to something that might, well, not that like you said, but as you're sharing, it sounds like maybe a smaller venue in the same opportunity might be good for the future instead of something like that. So.
Going because my mom wanted to go.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I'm trying to remember if I've ever been to a rodeo. I like to go along with like a motorsports, like sportsway type of thing, like a car race.
We can make that happen.
Yeah, that'd be cool to do that. Yeah.
You know Maddie does the cars, so.
Yeah, it's something I've gotten my like bucket list to do because I do like motorcycles and motorsport stuff. I just have not done it, but it sounds like a lot of fun.
Look at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. They have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of different things. I mean, it might be a bit of a drive, but definitely doable.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone to like the Petite Le Mans that they have every year.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Oh, Maddie just corrected me. That's Road Atlanta.
Gotcha.
Atlanta Motor Speedway is NASCAR.
Oh yeah. That makes sense
because Road Atlanta is Le Mans.
Oh yeah. That makes sense because there's a couple of ones out in the south, and then I do know. I want to say there's probably some out west too that I've probably heard or been periphery to. Yeah, there's a crap ton.
I know there's one out here somewhere because I can hear it with the motorcycles. I don't know where it is. I ain't never been there.
No worries.
You know it exists though. It's alive somewhere.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I got you. And then pass. Wait a minute. Good news though. The exam tomorrow is gonna be multiple choice. By cram is gonna be 75. 80% of me passing. Well, if I just sleep on, it's 50-50. No worries. I got you, pass. Like I said, you'll do great.
You got this.
Yeah. like I said, making the best decisions for yourself is always important since, like I said, being rested is one thing, but if you think that you can do a little bit more to be able to make sure you pass in the way that you'd like, you know, you got this. So.
Yeah. Believe in yourself. You studied. You've done it. You've done the work. You know the material. Don't second guess yourself. That was always my problem on multiple choice. I always like go back and start second guessing myself, and then I would change the answer and get it wrong.
Oh yeah, that was me sometimes too, especially with the scantrons and stuff, because you only got a limited amount of time, and you got to make sure you go bubble in everything, okay, without getting in trouble.
Like sometimes multiple choice is awesome, but sometimes multiple choice like makes you second guess yourself because you're like, wait, there's too many choices.
Exactly.
These B poses are. I don't have the appropriate word. Beautiful.
That would be Echo, Jinx, and Genki, honestly. Cooking as of late.
I know. I see them. The Jinx is fit though.
Yes.
With the tat, girl.
Right though. Xeno's got skills too. I think I'm the one person in the FC who's got to work on things, but they've all been really, really good, especially with some of the things that they have in their arsenal to be able to do lighting and such. So.
I like you on the moon.
Nice. I just gotta trust my gut. Oh, go ahead, please.
This is my favorite. Sorry, I'm picking my favorite.
No worries. I just gotta trust my gut and go for what I learned in class usually works. Yeah, and that's usually the best way to approach it when it comes to school. So, like I said, you know more than you think, and then when you do great, it's always awesome. So.
Is the moon a mount, or did they put you on a moon?
There is a moon-related thing that happens in the game. I don't want to spoil too much for you since you'll get there when you start playing again. But yes, there is a moon level area.
Okay, and I can get a moon.
Yes, the mount that I'm on, if you're looking at the picture, yes, you can buy that in the store, actually.
Perfect. That was my question. How do I get a moon?
Right? Like, how do I ride this thing?
Yeah. What do I have to do to get myself a moon? I feel like I'm going to need one.
No, that's fair. I literally bought the mount way before I had the context for what it is. Now that I do, it's even better. But yes, I needed to get that mount as soon as it dropped. So, totally understand.
You guys are so cute.
I mean, I ended up in timeout, so I ain't doing nothing. But, you know, that's just happy.
I don't believe you.
I'm crying. I mean, you could get the tea later because they could just tell you what happened.
Now the C has context for it. I shall call her Stalling Way.
I'm screeching, snarling way. I am crying. Which mount? I mean, so welcome in. We're talking about the mount, the one that you can get with the bunny and in the mock station. That mount.
It's a moon. It's a moon that you sit on.
Yeah.
Half like a crescent moon that you sit on.
Which gives like complete Sailor Moon vibes, which I low key bought it for. I'm not even gonna lie.
Freaking gorgeous.
I love my Warrior Light's face. Like, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that one, Misa. Yeah. Oh, is this a solo duty? Yes, I have to kick you out. I'm sorry, Zeno.
Zeno.
I will, I like doing party things.
My friend.
I love doing party things, but I can't because I have to go into solo duties.
Oh yes, this part.
Now, when you say it like that, I'm scared again. Shoot. Oh, what the? Okay, it's just the airship. No, you're fine, because I always get a little perturbed, because the Shadowbringers and Endwalker, it's always something. Whoa. The G Warrior? Definitely giving Gundam vibes. I'm here for it, though. Oh, okay. That makes sense in terms of not letting it go to waste, seeing something like that. See, I wanted to be a baddie and wear nails, but I had to wait, and I'm glad I did, because I didn't want to get used to the controls before I try putting on my new acrylics. Goodness gracious.
Valid. The sweet lady at my physical therapy got new nails. She's like, they're too long to put in some of my stuff.
That's so real, though.
It was the right length, but you know, it feels like it when you're looking at it, and then when you're using them, you realize after the fact, they're too long.
I believe you said you wanted to pilot a Gundam.
Yo, holy shit, we're filing a Gundam. Let's go. Yo, robots. Ah! Wait. What? What do you mean? Okay.
Oh, are you sure? Where's that bar at?
You took.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be, yeah, those.
Doing what you tell me to do all the time is read your tooltips. Okay. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna be the time to try out nails right now. Okay. What do you mean I get to play as a Gundam in this game? Hello?
This right here is exactly why I was like, he needs to do this straight.
I guess you know me a little too well because, robots! Hello? I mean, I quote Gurren Lagann too much for my liking, so it's obvious low-key secret, like, robot lover. It's great. Yes. Tell me what I'm really working with.
I will be right back.
Yeah. Got it. Sorry. Got too excited about the mecha again. Okay. Well, it helps that I play Monster Hunter Wilds where, you know, there's an ability demon mode that if you use it too long, it really messes up your endurance. I'm going to play it like that. Okay. Welcome back. Okay. Ah, that's the reducing thing that I was looking at. Oh. Well, that's fun.
I do believe you're 7, yeah, as a shield.
If I get murdered at this part because I'm not paying attention and I'm too distracted, that's totally on me. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay. We'll redo
Don't feel
it.
bad. I usually have to do them twice. It's like because you don't know what you're getting yourself into the first time, then the second time you're like, okay, hold on.
No worries. Yeah, that's what I tend to do as well. Alright, we're gonna skip this part because y'all just saw this. And I'm hoping I'll be able to get through this part and then we'll probably have to call it for stream because I don't want to cut too close to D&D shenanigans. I do like the fact that they put this in the game. I think this is really different. But again, I like mecha fights. I don't play mini games like this, but I do appreciate like robots. So. All right, let's try this again. What do you mean I'm going to be doing fighting robots right now in Final Fantasy? Which one of you developers thought of this idea? I need to know for research reasons.
Fighting robots in Final Fantasy, or fighting with robots in Final Fantasy is kind of a thing.
Yes, but I specifically want to know like which person out of the developers thought of this particular like quest line. That's super cool.
Yeah. That sword though.
Yeah. Like it's given a little bit of G Gundam, but Final Fantasy. So I'm just curious to know the person who's like, hey, I want to do this. This needs to happen. And then I would give them like a snack or like a hug. Be like, you did good. You did great job here.
Those kudos.
Yeah. Oh, so I gotta fix my UI anyway, because I know that's the pet bar. Oh, he's like, ma'am, stop flying around and Happy Robot and fix it. I'm like, sorry. Yes, as y'all just saw, do not rely on the auto mitt because that's oof. All right. And then let me see, because I know, like I said, we'll wrap up in about 15-20 minutes. Who I'm gonna raid out to. All right, I see my target. All right, much better. No, I am not Sid, but thank you for believing in me.
Supplement?
Wait, repeat. Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, sorry. I was talking to Maddie. I thought I was muted.
No, you're fine. All goody.
As per usual, I've lost my cell phone.
No, you're fine. Oh, okay, so the technician runs the thing. Okay.
No. I was gonna say the technician will do that practice thing again. Die as you go, but fight.
Okay. I should probably wrap it up here then, because I'm assuming this is gonna be long.
It can be.
Yeah, because I don't want to like.
I would say without you fight. Yeah, it's gonna be.
You know what? I see what you did there, Zeno. I'm gonna fight you in D&D. That's what's gonna happen. Nambra Ollie gonna fight. Just cause. I'm kidding. I know me. I'm probably gonna need a time or two to get used to it because it's gonna be an actual fight. So I figure I should probably wrap it up here before I get too froggy. So, like I said, it would. Wait, what?
As Cusco would say, bring it on.
We don't need to actually fight each other. We have to fight the fox in like 30 minutes. Well, not the fox, but the giant wolf thing, man. You have to be friends.
That depends. I have a plan.
Oh my god. Does it involve the waffle maker?
He always has a plan.
Does it involve the waffle maker?
No.
Damn it. But all right, everybody. Well, we're gonna wrap up here. I know it's super short, like I said it would be. But thank you all for joining me for a super short Final Fantasy 14 stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back probably looking more like Wednesday. We'll probably do more of Sea of Stars DLC. Yeah, thank you, Misa. Thanks everybody for hanging out for a little bit. I hope you enjoyed. We'll probably be back on Wednesday with the Sea of Stars DLC. And then I'll probably do more Final Fantasy on Thursday since this was short and I want to make sure I get this back on the rotation. And then Saturday we'll probably do co-working in Wonderstop actually. Well, maybe not Saturday, maybe Friday afternoon. We'll see. I'll figure it out. But just look out for that, as well as there was always going to be Toku Tabletop shenanigans on Sundays. So again, if you want to watch me, Zeno, Ginky, Paz, yeah, actually most of the Battle Ranger crew is here. What's up? We're out here. We living our best lives. But if you want to see most of the Valor Ranger crew play on Toku Tabletop, let me see. I don't have my command set up, but does someone mind dropping in the chat if you are here as a Valor Ranger the link to the Twitch channel? If not, I can get it. I just need to think about how to type it. I think that's it that I just dropped in the chat. Let me double check. I want to make sure the link actually works. I'm not wilding, I don't think.
I got it if it doesn't.
Okay, I was right, but I think an extra reminder is fine. Yeah, if you want to go watch myself, Zeno, Ginky, Paz, and we have another person we play with, Takane, playing a Super Sentai Power Rangers D&D campaign, please feel free to get ready to see over on that channel. We'll probably be starting in about 30 minutes to an hour. And I'll be playing as Nambra, and Zeno will be playing as Ollie. So, yeah, shenanigans and explosions and stress. But in the interim, thank you all for joining me again. I will be back Tuesday or Wednesday for another stream. We'll play more Final Fantasy 14. We'll get through this campaign, and then I know folks are gonna want to join me in terms of some of the. Wait, Zeno, are there dungeons and raids with this questline?
It's just trials.
Oh, I should probably do some training then to get on my P's and Q's, because Shadowbringers and Endwalker trying my life. I love it, but also I don't want people to die because I'm the healer of the party. But okay, let me see. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna actually raid us out to It's Circuit. She's they are a dope black person who is currently doing actually a partner push. They're playing Overwatch 2 over on their channel. So if you're looking to go watch some shenanigans for another creator who's super cool, I appreciate being mutuals with them and everything. Yeah. But yeah, It's Circuit. They're super cool. They love K-pop music and they play really cool games and they're really funny. So I appreciate them and I love their design. But we'll go raid into them. So, I'll drop in the chat their username for those of you on YouTube. So if you'd like to go follow on Twitch, you can. And then I'll start a raid over on Twitch. So that way, if you'd like to ride the raid chain, you can. I'll probably be lurking as I prepare for D&D shenanigans today. But just want to offer that in terms of what's going on for people who'd like to join in. So let me drop the raid though.
Figured it out.
Okay. Alright, I just dropped the raid message in the chat for those of you who'll be following me over there. But if not, we're going to go ahead and get the raid going. But again, thank you all so much for joining me. Like I said, we'll be back sometime soon. But until then, stay safe, stay well, wear a mask, and don't lick doorknobs. And remember, Final Fantasy 14 hurts your feelings, but the story is great. And Don't be me, get your ether currents, because apparently that's going to be a thing now. Everybody's coming after me, and I'm like, listen, don't listen. By the way, before we leave fully,
Your ether currents?
no, I'm not answering that question. For y'all who watch me, tell me if you love me. Tell me, and not in a parasocial toxic way, but in a respectful way. Do not let these mods. Don't let anybody make me open my ether currents. Nobody needs to put me on blast in 4K for stream. I don't care. Do you know who the people are in the FC? Don't let them do it. Before she can cut us off. What you talking about, Echo? What you mean? What you want to do? What's happening?
I wish your bot was working.
I'm still mad about it. I'm still mad about that. Who started it? What is the gamble pool even at? Actually, I need to know. What do you mean? Listen. No. Y'all using Gil? Oh my God. Okay, listen, before I leave, listen, these people, my Soul Hall community started a bet on when I would get my currents with Gail. I just found this out. And I was like, excuse me. I get my ether currents.
Fair, we just thought about it yesterday.
What do you mean? I thought this was also y'all set this up. You set me up. I thought y'all had this set. What do you mean? You know what? There's no sweatshop. We do not do strange things in the FC. We are a family friendly, very nice place, wholesome little company of people who just be doing wild things occasionally, and we have a timeout. But you know, like I'm screeching. We're gonna have so many people in timeout before Saturday, I swear. But you know, I thought y'all had made this a thing. Y'all made this before? I thought this was already a thing, so now this is starting? What? I got set up in 4K on a stream. Don't nobody clip this. Hope I have it turned off. Putting the small age. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. No, we're not doing that. We are a BIPOC, very inclusive stream. This is all. No, seriously, this is a joke, obviously. But like, there is no such thing. There's no such thing. There is just a submarine making a little place. We got a little timeout. We're gonna have some other things, and we gotta decorate the home. I didn't do anything, okay? I didn't do this. This is slander, and that's all I need to know. What do you mean? We will all kick in. I'm not joining the gambling pool. I just gotta get my currents. And be quiet. I opened a door that was not meant to be opened now, and I allowed this to happen on my stream. But yes, y'all, we be joking around. The FC is great. You know, that's what I'm saying. If you play Final Fantasy 14, get an FC, join the fun. People be joking, of course. We're not serious. We're very thoughtful, so. You know what? I forgot Xeno's a mod. And with mod privileges comes the fact that you can clip things. And I forgot to turn that bitch off.
He got you.
Like! You know what, Jinx? I'm crying. As one of our Asian FC members. I just want the record to show I didn't do nothing to Genki, and I didn't do nothing to Jinx, okay? I didn't do anything as de facto leader, you know, in terms of things right now. And I mean de facto, y'all, because our FC leader is Soul, is currently taking a break. Shout out to Soul and Blue. They're the leaders forever, so I'm not gonna say anything. But, you know, if they come back and see this shenanigans, I just want you to know, as I was holding down the fort, it was not me. I did nothing. This was not, you know, whatever. You're gonna put this on Misa, Jinx? Not the Asian on Asian shenan. You know what? We love our Filipinos. We love y'all. We love y'all out here. I mean, I don't think Misa did anything. I just think same things happen, and maybe there were some miscommunications. Stuff happens sometimes in the FC. That's why I ended up in timeout, and why there's a pooling bet.
Alright, I'm out of here. Gotta go make dinner.
Alright, take care, Xeno. See you in a little while. Alright, let me get this raid going. You know what? You know what, Jinx? That's what I'm saying. I don't think Misa did anything. I just think some shenanigans happened. But in all seriousness, now these are all jokes. Our FC is fun, so we're all a dope group of friends who could joke with each other. There's so many inside jokes now. That's what happens when you game with people for over a year and a half or some change. I love these folks. They're really fun. So that's why I say, for anything with Final Fantasy 14, if you want to play, please, you're always welcome to say hi on stream, especially as I'll give you a fashion spotlight, as well as if you're looking for some dope community, you can always find it within these folks. If you see them streaming as well, please support them. They're super cool. I'm just here being pulled for these shenanigans as I am roped into all the antics. And apparently there is a guild pool because I don't collect my ether currents. And we're not going to look at my ether things. Ever. Again. And just to put it out there, I got on my ether currents for Shadowbringers. Okay? I'm all caught up everywhere else. Just don't ask me about Endwalker. Don't ask. Don't ask me about it. Alright. I'm going to get the raid going. I'm going to see y'all around. Like I said, if you want to see some more yelling and screaming by yours truly, I'll see you over at Toko Tabletop. If not, if you just want to see some things for streaming in the future, thank you for dropping it again in the chat. Mick, I'll be streaming again probably Wednesday or Thursday, but we'll be playing more Final Fantasy this week. We'll get to fighting robots and, more stationary and fun very soon. But until then, how far was it into Endwalker before this storyline? I think about 30% in. I'm still just in, I think we just met the person who made the, what is it? The crest that we used to stop our ether from getting taken away. And we just ran around the city with Garhatia after, the last little dungeon area where everybody turned into monsters and we were trying to tell people to get to safety in Thavnar. Somewhere around there, but I know I'm about 30% in, and I've done only like one trial / dungeon, so I'm still in the beginnings of Endwalker, which means I'm about to get my feelings hurt a lot. I'm so excited, but I'm so scared. But Dontro will be my beach episode with Bonet, so you can't go wrong with that. All right, we're going to its circuit. So I've started the raid. Thank you all so much for joining me again. I will go to the offline stream. Take care. Have a nice one. Bye-bye for now. Huzzah!